7 o'clock, all the planning board meeting of the 21st order. Start the pledge of allegiance. Pledge of allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay. General information here. Looks like one person in the room tonight. There's emergency exit there, emergency exit where you came in. So perfect. In case of emergency, head that way. We do have generators. They will kick on. Should be good to go tonight, though.
Don't forget to follow me.
And don't forget to follow Ron. Yes. Okay. We have please silence your cell phones or watches, anything that makes noises here. And if you, we also ask you please sign in the attendance sheet there. So, record of who was here today. This meeting will be conducted in accordance with our adopted 2025 rules of procedure. Up is the approval minutes from the May 7th changes, corrections, anything like that. Good. All in favor signify by saying aye. Aye.
Want a motion first?
Oh, yeah.
Motion to approve by Clint.
Second by Adrian.
Okay. All in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Just
You're welcome.
a little rusty here. It's been a few years. Okay. Legal notices published. We got 2 of them tonight. They were published in the for the day of the message. For PB 025 -0302 and PB 05 -0402. Order of business will be public hearings. There's no continued ones, so first up will be PB 025-302. Ryan and Ashley Rager. Sorry if I butchered. For a single family home. This is a preliminary site plan. They're one here.
They're online.
They're online. Okay. Just a quick introduction and make sure you state your name and address for the clerk, and then give us a rundown of the project here.
They're muted online.
There you go.
Ryan Brager, 2465 State Route 21 in Palmyra. And then Mike Green's here too.
Hey, guys. So what are you guys looking to do?
Single family home, Turner and Yellow Mills. Just build a house there.
Okay. Pretty straightforward.
Yes.
Okay. Yes, that's it. We'll turn over to staff, Ron.
Yeah, it turns out that Turner Road is maintained by the town of Macedon. And as such, I coordinated with both our highway superintendent, Tim Ford, and the highway superintendent for Macedon, Chris Countryman, right? And,
Correct.
And Chris got back to me today saying that he would like to have added to the resolution tonight the condition that we have here in Farmington for blacktopping the apron to the travel lane of Turner Road. So I earlier today sent that to John, and he distributed everybody to add to the conditions of approval. Chris Countryman will be signing the drawing, the plat map, as the highway superintendent for Turner Road for the preliminary plat. There were other things that we found on the drawing that needed to be changed, and they're all listed as conditions in your draft resolution. So we're ready to go tonight.
Sounds good. Dan?
I'm good.
All set.
I'm good.
Nice.
I don't have anything.
There's a public hearing here. Is there anybody like to speak for or against this in the audience tonight? Anybody online like to speak for or against this? All right, hearing none. Board comments. Tim, do you have anything?
No, I'm good with this. Great change, yeah.
I'm good with this one if they're good.
Okay. The applicant read the revised conditions.
John, you want to read those?
No one?
The new one?
This would be number 11, it's in red on the, what came through today. The Town of Farmington Site Design and Development Criteria Manual, typical driveway apron detail, Appendix H 3.0, dated 2025, is to be shown on the preliminary site plan for the driveway apron pavement connecting to the edge of eastbound pavement on Turner Road. The Appendix H 3.0 detail is to be added to the preliminary site plan drawings for this project and then shown on the final site plan drawing. Number 11.
The applicant good with that as well as all the other conditions?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, can I have a motion to waive the reading and, oh, yes, thank you, John. Can I have a motion to close the public hearing?
So moved.
Second.
Let's take a roll call vote, please.
DeLucia. Gina Souza. Adrian Velazquez. Doug Beats.
Aye. Okay, now could I have a motion to waive the reading and approve the resolution? Eric,
Motion by Tim,
Second.
let's take a roll call vote, please.
DeLucia.
aye.
Gina Souza.
Aye.
Adrian Velazquez.
Aye.
Doug Beats.
Aye. All right, you guys are good to go. Get those changes made and you can get it signed off and submit for final.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay.
Thanks.
Let's see, next item up is PB 2025-0402. Georgina Gerlach. Two lot subdivision, lot 1 and 2, located on the east side of Sand Hill Road between Shortsville Road and Platting Road. Someone here to speak about this project?
Leave online as well.
It's Bernello and Freeland and Peller and Mark.
So Mike, yeah, I guess we're gonna have to talk about it. They don't see anybody online actually. That,
Okay.
Ron, do you want
Yeah.
say what you drafted for this?
Well, okay, I drafted a resolution to approve with conditions. But it's a public hearing and there's no one here to present anything to the public on this application.
Correct.
Skip it and we'll come back, maybe if they show up, or we gotta.
Or you can table it and we'll bring it back up at your next meeting and have staff reach out to them and tell them to be present.
Well, we'll go ahead and table it and then if they pop in here.
If they show up later, either online or in person, then
Okay,
we'll deal with it. Okay,
all right.
That'd be moving to our first meeting in June.
Correct.
yep.
All right.
Well, whatever you guys, if you're gonna officially table it, you should probably do a vote
Oh, yeah.
and pick a
yeah.
date.
Right,
But,
I just was asking more information right now
Far as
before we
the
got
date.
to that vote, like.
Yeah,
We just bump it to the next meeting as of right now and see what happens with a couple weeks to reach out and.
yep. And then we would reach out to them and say that they are required to be here to present.
Okay. Sounds good. Well, we'll got the resolution, I guess we just motion to table it until June 4th, our next meeting,
Well, or later in the tonight and.
or later tonight, yeah, if they do show up, so. Okay. Moved by Adrian, second by Regina, roll call vote, please.
DeLucia. Regina Souza. Adrian Velazquez. Cubbies.
Okay, next item up is, public meeting actions. First item up is, PB 2025-0501, New Energy Equity Fish Farm, Mount Payne Solar Project. Ron, this one, we got resolutions, it's been complete, so.
You have drafted the resolutions that were sent out. We're waiting to hear, are you here for, okay. That's me. That's me.
Have you read the resolutions?
Yes.
What we're looking for?
Yeah, so we're working on the MRP plans.
Yes.
I usually for sure.
Gotcha.
Yeah, we're working through, we received that letter yesterday, we're working through all those adjustments. We don't have an issue with any of them.
Okay,
The one thing I wanted to ask you guys tonight, based on visual simulations that we're gonna get done. We can pick locations that we think are gonna be kind of most, beneficial to portray everything, but I usually like to ask you guys. Do you have specific locations around the array that you guys wanna see from?
You probably should grab his name.
Oh, yeah, sorry, Corey Clark with New Energy Equity, I'm sorry.
Thank you, sorry.
Yeah, no big deal. Yeah, if you guys want specific locations, that's great. We typically try to go from roads near neighboring houses, things like that. There's gonna be kind of, we like to head off the public hearing aspect of, hey, what's it gonna look like from my backyard type of thing. So we can do those locations if you guys want, or if you guys have specific ones that you guys want, we're more than happy to post it.
to me, those sound good. I don't know if staff has any other recommendations, but that's typically.
No problem. Yep, absolutely. And then we'll get everything with the letter Lynn sent out with the responses and provide all that stuff. We're working through a SWIP and erosion control right now anyway. I just talked with the engineer today, so.
Okay. Yeah,
I would also like to have you come to the project review committee with the staff on June 5th. That's during the day.
Oh, during the day, that's perfect, okay.
You have a problem with me adding you onto that schedule? I don't know what time it will be that Thursday morning, but
That's fine. June 5th, Tuesday, I'll drop a card with you, can you just send me the details?
oh, absolutely.
And then, what does that entail?
That's meeting with all town staff,
Okay.
all the different departments where you can present your project
Sure.
so that we're
On the same page.
all on the same page, and then we can also give a report back to the planning board.
Absolutely, no problem.
Okay.
Yep,
thank you.
I'll drop a card at the end of the night with you and just let me know what the details are.
Tori, I'm Paula. Actually, we have your card.
Oh, perfect.
I can
Yeah, no big deal.
give your
Okay.
information.
Absolutely, perfect.
And if you can get us any of those things that are in that list beforehand, so I can give it to staff
Yeah.
before that. June
I'll
5th.
try to work as fast as I can through there. Some of those things are third party, which we're kind of,
Whatever you can get us,
Yeah. absolutely.
but the key is to work with staff, and then that makes this process
Sure.
easier.
Absolutely. We're all about easy.
so basically at this point, we're just gonna table it, right? So that's,
Well, what he submitted is,
You're just saying it's not complete yet to put on. our agenda.
No.
So there's got to work with staff and they'll come back
and
around.
then get another date.
Yep.
We didn't continue this to a specific date, did we?
no. It's just,
Yeah, the date you guys continue to will probably be more hinged on when I get you guys. If
Yeah.
you guys have enough time to review, like, I'm
Right.
I'm not gonna submit it, a day before the meeting and say, Lance, come on, like, I understand that, so. We usually have to give a week or two advance and then you guys can.
Yeah, just work with staff, because they'll tell you all the dates, and then we can get it back up here. for
Okay.
Determination, and then get your public hearing scheduled.
No big deal.
So there's two items, I guess we'll do them separately, since they're one's a special use, one's site plan here, so. I have a motion to waive the reading and move the resolution as drafted. Moved. By Adrian, second by
Tim?
Tim. Take a roll call vote, please.
Jim DeLucia. Aye. Regina Souza.
Aye.
Peter Galazzi. Doug Beats.
Aye. Okay, P 2025-502, it's a special use permit for, same project here. Again, can I have a motion to waive the reading and move to the, resolution as presented?
Motion by Tim,
Second, by Regina.
Clerk, take a roll call vote, please.
Jim DeLucia.
aye.
Regina Souza.
Aye.
Adrian Bellis.
Aye.
Doug Beats.
Aye. All right, work for staff and we'll, see if they're
Perfect.
on the road. Yep. Next item up is PB 2025 dash 0503 TNM Properties of Western New York LLC. For final site plan application and determination.
The link is online.
All right, Link, I guess, a brief update on this one.
Yeah, I mean, we were here at the last time, we got the grading permit. Now we've just addressed all the preliminary comments and we're coming in for final plan. So I think we submitted all the final plans based on all comments and revisions, and then we'll be coming back in front of you for review of the final plans.
Anything else to add?
Yeah, I sent out to you today the final pre-construction meeting minutes of the excavation permit that Lance conducted a couple of weeks ago. So you had for your files, and John got a copy of that. Yeah, we're ready to go on this one.
All right. Any other comments? Ma'am? No? All right, can I have a motion to approve the resolution as presented? So. Second by
Come on, somebody.
Gina.
Regina. Clerk, take a roll call.
Jim DeLucia.
Aye.
Regina Souza. Adrian Bellis. Doug Beats.
Aye. Okay, next one up, PB.
Thank you.
You're welcome. E 2025 0504, David and Julie Lowry, 230 Ellsworth Road. Determination of subdivision, final subdivision plat. Thanks. Termination. Yes, sir. Is anyone on line for this one?
So,
This is Green Engineering, right? He was on before for Razor.
It's just a decided date, so.
Yeah,
you're just setting the date, so.
Yeah, all right, can you have a motion to waive the reading and the resolution is drafted, please?
So moved by Tim,
You roll call vote, please.
Jim DeLucia.
aye.
Regina Souza. Adrian Bellis. Doug Beats.
Aye. Okay, PD 2025 0505. Noel Beretta, 4484 State Street. Final site plan application. Determination by the board for acceptance. Anyone online to talk about this project?
Yes, I'm here, Noel Peretta.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, they've submitted preliminary, they've had it signed off on. This is just
Good to go.
good to go for final.
Okay. We have a motion to waive the reading and approve these,
Second.
roll call vote, please.
DeLucia.
Aye.
Regina Souza. Adrian Bellis. Doug Beats.
Aye. Okay, looks like, is there someone new on there? Recognize that last person. What is it? Just one last call, I guess, for the, Georgina Gerlach, Shortsville Road. Is anybody online that would like to speak about that project? At our public hearing? No? Okay.
We'll reach out and we'll hopefully have it back on the board.
So tentatively, we'll continue the public hearing to June 4th.
Oh.
Okay.
You're otherwise. Well, It's our next meeting, so.
That's where we're continuing it to.
Yeah, so right now, and if we have to go longer, then. So that is. Okay,
Motion, we need a motion.
In motion to do that?
we did that earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just, I thought someone else popped online, so I was just checking one more time to see if that was critical for this project. Okay, other board actions, we don't have any tonight, so open discussion.
Yeah, basically, next Wednesday night is the town board meeting where we are going to have a public hearing on the Park and Recreation Master Plan update. That document is online. I would encourage members of the planning board to become familiar with it because it may affect some of your future projects that you look at here in town as far as recreational program needs. The other thing that we're working on is another chapter of the town code on water rules and regulations. That's almost ready to go, be introduced to the town board, probably at the first meeting in June. I still haven't heard from the Environmental Conservation Board. They had promised that they would submit the Open Space Index update at a May meeting, and we have one left. So as of right now, we're still waiting to hear on that. And the rest of the items are pending with applications. You'll be seeing more of here throughout the summer. Farmington Market Center, the incentive zoning project over there on 332 and County Road 41, and other applications as they come forward. That's it for me.
Yeah.
All right, so your next meeting, pretty much everything that you said was completed tonight is on your next meeting because they're all finals. Although it's all will be on June 4th. And then, obviously we're continuing that one public hearing to June 4th as well. So there's definitely a few more projects on that meeting than tonight's meeting. The other update is I want to keep you guys in the loop about the new software in the building department. Building permits are going live on June 1st. So everybody can apply for a building permit online. It's actually live now, but we're just, it will officially take effect June 1st. We are working diligently on the planning and zoning modules, trying to get all the application information in, the seeker forms, all the reference documents that people can just go online and submit it through the portal. With that said, on the back end of that, we're going to be providing a training, so probably a workshop at some point for this board to show you how to log me. Yes. But to show you how to log in, and you'll be able to see everything in real time. It will also show you anytime that we do something to a project, you'll receive an email saying that there's been a change to it. And we can customize what emails you are receiving. So if you just want to see when a draft resolution comes up, we can do that. If you want to see if the applicant posts more information, we can do that. So there's a lot to it, but it will take us away from using the OneDrive because that's very stat demanding on the backside for us to upload and every document and get on there. This new program, it will all be, everybody's going to be submitting online, so all the documents will already be there, so we don't have to upload and scan, and everything will be there in real time. So
the applicant ends up loading another thing then?
yeah.
Nice.
So yeah, so that again, it's making everything digitally. If ever you need it in paper, we can still print it for you, but everything will be in digital form without it coming in paper and us scanning it and then putting it back to digital. So it will be submitted digitally. So
What forms to fill out to with what they're doing?
yep. Yep, so there's certain things that are required and then there's certain things that are optional. But when it comes through, when it's submitted, it will flag to staff. And then staff will look at it and we'll get to the point of, okay, so it's deemed complete. At that point, we can go in and then email it to the different department heads for them to do their staff review. And it's all just a couple clicks to do that instead of trying to send links and all that, so. More to come. A lot of it has been, as things have been going live slowly, we've been making tweaks to it. It is very custom, program, so, if there's things that we want changed, we can, which is great, so. But it's been taking a lot of our time to try to get it up and running. We're excited about permits going live. A lot of people have been very happy with that already. The other great part is you don't have to come to the office between 8 and 4. You can submit to us 24/7. So that's the other really nice feature. And I think a lot of engineers and architects are going to like that because they end up having to pay for the delivery fees to have somebody drive it out here, and so that should save on that for them as well.
But for the building purpose, does it, they just print their copy then?
Yeah.
So they don't even have to.
Nope, so they can pay online, and then as soon as they pay, we hit a button and it sends them the building permit. So, yep, it's
Big time saver.
it, for everybody, and
Yeah.
there's no printing of paper in my office because it's all done through email pretty much, so.
Great.
But again, it's only as good as the information put in, so trying to get people to make sure they're inputting the right information, that's the biggest edit. But that's all I have for tonight.
Okay.
I'm all set.
Trying to dodge the raindrops and get grass mowed and roads built and been a struggle.
Yeah, big time.
Other than that, not much more to report.
Lance?
We did just update the site design criteria again for the town. There's some minor changes, but excuse me, I think they're important ones for the town to capture. So I believe, based on my understanding, that's going through the process with the town board in the month of June, and will be up on the website again in its final form going forward. So I think hopefully that should capture 2025 updates for now on the site design, and we'll be okay. But that's all at this time.
Yeah, we do have a continued public hearing on the first meeting in June for Alexander Shear subdivision over here.
Sorry.
Remember that? So,
I was trying to forget it.
I know.
Progress?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
That's when you guys,
We can continue to
Yeah.
do that and see. Then progress.
They need 90 days for whatever.
the DEC,
Yeah.
still the wetlands.
We haven't heard anything yet.
I haven't. Lance, have you done anything on that one?
No, I think the wetland, so there's a variable amount of issues with that site that are going on, one of which is the wetland procedure, which their their engineer record is going through the process with Army Corps and DEC. Last I heard, they were approaching the 90-day window from DEC to comment. What that means is that they would be required to send in a letter notifying DEC that, hey, your 90 days is up. And then DEC then sends back, hey, thank you. Here's our comments, or give us an extension, which they're obligated to do. So somewhere in that gray area, it's still with DEC, and it's likely going to come back with either A, it's a determination that there's wetlands on that site and they can't build within 100 feet of the buffer, or B, they're going to make a determination that they're non-jurisdictional and they can proceed with however they want to move forward with. It's something along those lines. I just haven't officially seen anything from the engineers as of yet.
Well, looking at another continuing. Yeah. I haven't seen too many of those come back yet, so.
I got one and it
Did you?
destroyed a site. That was the end of it.
Yeah, no, we've got a couple in other towns in Tampa. We haven't gotten ours yet. All right, there's no public here, anybody online, that is public hearing, got any comments or? Anything? Oh, how about board?
I got a couple things. Yeah, you guys thought it'd be fast, easy enough. PRC minutes, like. Or the, like, are they coming out like every other month now or every month, like?
When we get them done.
They should be every month. I have the last ones done, but I was hoping to get the other ones done sooner, and I was gonna send them at the same time.
We don't get two at a time and stuff, it's,
I don't want to continue to do that. It's just been,
I like to know that for what happens down the road every month for our stuff sometimes.
So.
Well, it can't be done in like a week, I get, but you know, like, here we are getting towards the end of the month again, so.
I
I'm
mean,
just asking how that.
yeah, so I only have Paula part-time. And she's trying to do a full-time job in the office on top of also doing the minutes for PRC, so. We really miss John doing them, but.
He didn't even. He's like, don't was that all. Didn't hear my name, I didn't hear nothing. Yeah, good job. I like
He set the bar pretty high, it's been,
it. There's more of a question, just, you know.
yeah,
And then I assume the last meeting you weren't here,
it was not.
but there was talk about that lot on Hortensia with land, they were filling it. You were gonna look at it, Dad said when you got back,
Correct, they're under the acre threshold.
so it's all safe or whatever.
Yep.
I drove by it and I didn't look right at this, so.
It didn't, and,
It looked like they're keeping it clean, but I didn't know what the.
yeah,
the top
no,
was under the acre though.
yeah, so they actually had it, surveyed out where they could put the fill. And part of it was it couldn't be kept in a pile, which they are spreading it flat, so. Not real thrilled with it, but he's with that loophole right now of, we don't have a ton of enforcement.
It's not washing away either.
Yeah.
And then lawn mowings, that's already started, right?
Violations have gone out. We inspected the entire town, I think last week.
last Tuesday.
We went through the town, gave out all the door knockers. You'll hear,
For the trailer parks, pick up on this quick.
well, so the trailer parks are also gonna be doing their annual inspections here in a week and a half, so. That's sort of handled differently than what we do the full town for yards. We don't go into the trailer parks,
What I
right?
mean, but like in front of 96 there, in front of that one, like.
Yes. So.
Deep, you know, around our sign and everything already.
Yep, but with mowing, you'll see the town board has a resolution. I think we have 5 or 6 already that we know are vacants from last year. That we don't give as much notice to. Everybody else, the code is pretty clear of how much time I have to give them, which sort of stinks. But and then it depends on when I can get it approved by the board, because I can't mow it until the board says I can.
I figured.
But we have our,
Close to start that.
yeah, we have our contractor lined up. Already talked to him. He's ready to go. Next week, I'm gonna give him a list, and then we'll add to it as the summer goes on.
Oh, yeah.
Which Tim? Me? No.
I'm good, yeah. I don't have anything, so, that's separate. Okay. All right, that's it, Ed will be back next time, so. Run a little bit smoother probably, a little rusty here, so.
Good.
Anyways, motion to adjourn by Adrian.
Yep.
Second by Virginia.
Sounds good. Aye.
Aye.
Yep.
Shake the flop, everybody.